What's up everybody, welcome back to another drawing tutorial. So we've got a fairy tale one. Haven't done a fairy tale one in a long time. So it's grey Fullbuster. So the landscape page fit in his wide shoulders. So we're going to start with his eyes. Up top half of our page. And we go diagonal up. And then we'll bring it across like so. Diagonal down, and then diagonal in like so. And then we add just a little bit of a curve line down here for his bottom eyelid. And then his iris is just like a half circle just here, like so. And maybe a pupil just in there. So then his eyebrow, so it kind of goes under his hair, so you can't see much of it on this side, but we'll draw it in anyway. Ticks up, like so. And then his eyelid line just there. So we can thicken up sort of these eyelid lines, these eyelash lines, just to make them stand out a bit more. Like so. So his other eye's over here. We can't see too much of it because it goes underneath his hair, but we'll draw it in anyway. So we go diagonal up, then across. Like so again. Again, it goes underneath his hair, but we'll draw it in. Like so. And then comes around underneath. And we'll thicken these lines up just a little bit, just a tad. I must admit I haven't watched Fairy Tale. I know, I'm sorry, but I'm sure it's good. I've seen some clips on YouTube. His iris just there, pupil. And we can't see that much of his eyebrow. So, but it would if we were drawing it in, it would probably be maybe starting here and then tick up. I'm saying if we were drawing it in because it's covered by his hair, his fringe mostly, so. And then that comes across like so. So a line for his nose, just say here. And then some nostrils just here. And then his mouth, just a downturned mouth like so. He looks like a pretty serious dude. And then his bottom lip just comes across like that. So his chin, real pointy, down here. Now you can check your proportions. So the nose is halfway between the eyes and the chin. So this distance is the same as this distance. So like his top eyelid, so like the eyelash line. And then his bottom lip line is halfway between the nose and the chin. So that's the same distance there. Approximately, not exactly. So then his jaw will come up like this on this side. Comes up, lines up with, say, underneath the edge of his eye there. That's how far out you're going before you change direction. So we're just underneath his eye. Just here and across from his mouth. Okay? Just under here, vertically, like right underneath. And then we're going to go up towards his ear, where his ear would be. But it goes under his hair because he's long hair. And this side goes up to about there as well. So now, hair. So his fringe comes down beside his eye, spikes back up to there, spikes down here, back up into there, and then we go back towards the middle, do another one, comes down like so, back up towards the center, spiking down across his nose, back up, and now this one that kind of covers most of his eye. So it kind of comes down like so, and then we'll spike right up here, like that. And then you can rub out those lines in there. And our next spike is going to come down the side of his eye here, kind of cuts off the corner of his eye, and then it'll go back up this way. And then we're going to do the hair spikes along his head, along to the top of his head, which is like up here. So, spike here, back up, kind of a waving spiking line. Spike out this way now. And we will bring her up to about there. Spike out. Up and in. And we have another spike to there. Next spike to there. Next one to there. And another one there. Spiking down. Small one. Big one. Like so. And then another spike. Starting out this side, back into there, back out to here. And then we're going to go down again, this side, curve back in, spike it down again, and out like so. Then bring it back in, and down, and back into here. Okay, so now we can add in his ears, so we can just see his earlobes really. So just into here. And not much, we can't see much on this side either. Just like earlobe, just in there. And some lines for the inside of the ear. So like a line there, line there, line there. Maybe like a shadow in there. Same over here, maybe like a shadow. A line coming up that side. Then his neck. Down like so. Down that side. And then we can add the hair spikes that come down behind his head. Spike in there. There. One on this side. Into there. So we have his trapezius muscles coming down this way. Like so. Pretty much the same on this side. You might meet like a bump here. Then we go out for his shoulder. Out for his shoulder. And then we will bring it down. Like so. Bring it down on this side too. So that's how wide his shoulders are. He's a muscly kind of guy. And then that's his tricep. And this is his tricep on the other side. Like so. Right, so chest. So we'll do his like torso, and then we'll add his neck muscles and stuff. So chest muscles, just here. Like so, and then this is going to come up and in towards the center. So that's one chest muscle. And then on the other side we go out, back in, like so, and then comes up and in. So then he's got like a necklace on, so just coming down from his neck here. So we'll do that first. So we just do this kind of bumping lines. Like that. And then you go around the other side. Another layer on this side. Like so. And there's like a cross dangling from it. So we have a line down. And then we come down the center for the center part of the cross. Comes down to a point. Just there. And then we have like wings sticking off this side. Looks like two little ghosts sticking their hands up. Woo! And then we have a circle with a circle inside. And a line kind of coming down the center there. And then we have lines for his neck muscle. Collarbone, up, jump over the necklace, back out this way. And then up here, oop, collarbone goes up that way. Right, nearly there. So side of his body, just there, shoulder muscle there, bicep line, inner bicep line. Same over this side, so we have the side of his body somewhere there. Then shoulder muscle line like here. And then bicep like that. And then we have his abs just coming down in here, so like a diagonal line in there. Something similar on this side. We have a line down the middle, and maybe we can see the bottom of them just here. And then a line for his diaphragm or his ribs, like so. And if you want, it looks like he's been in like a battle, so there's like scratch marks and stuff on his skin, on his face, but you can add as much of that as you want. You could leave it without any of these, of course. There's some on its face here as well. Something like that. Maybe some on his neck. And he has what looks like a tattoo here, so it's like a fishing hook, sort of. So let's say we have a spike here. Then we have a spike up top, just here. And then you kind of join those together. So we curve this line that way. And then this spikes back, curves down like so. And then this spikes down, back up to there. And then there's a couple of spikes going up around. It looks like a bird. It's kind of like a bird's head up here. So let's say we had the front of the body, And then this could be the beak. So you can see what I mean. So like that. So let's say like if you put an eye there, it would look like a bird's head. And then we have the back spikes here. And then a couple more larger spikes. Just there. And one more here. Like so. And there he is, how to draw a grey Fullbuster. Hope it was helpful. Thank you for watching as usual, and I will see you in the next video.